Alright, so 30 on the review says a point moves along the curve, y equals negative x plus 4x minus 3 over 10, so that the y value is decreasing at a rate of 3 units per second. So to me that sounds like y prime, the rate of change of y, is negative 3 units per second. Find the instantaneous rate of change of x, so that would be x prime, with respect to time, so dx dt, at the point of the curve when x equals 5. So this sounds a lot like a related rates question. Related rates is usually like geometry formulas and such, but it's with respect to time. So I don't know, I'd probably try to multiply both sides by 10, just because I'm not crazy about the fraction. Minus x plus 4x, I don't know, I'd go ahead and add those together too. But at some point you're going to need derivatives to be able to get y prime and x prime. So I'm going to take the derivative of both sides. I don't usually write it like this, but just to be clear, I'm going to take the derivative with respect to time here, because that's what's changing. That's why it's like a related rates question. So the derivative of 10y would be 10, but I'm taking the derivative of y with respect to t, so I need a y prime. The derivative of 3x is usually 3, but I'm taking the derivative of x with respect to t, so I need an x prime. X and t are not the same variable. And the derivative of constant is still going to be 0. Alright, well we know this is negative 3, so I could plug that in. But it looks like we need to deal with this x too. There needs to be an x somewhere. So I'm not sure where that is going to come from. Let me think about that. Okay, so after a little bit of thought here, our biggest guess is that one of these is probably supposed to be squared at the beginning of the question, or cubed or something, so that when we take the derivative we still have an x in it, and so this is probably a typo. We can still finish the question. It's just that we're not able to use this. So it looks like x prime would be negative 10, and that's a rate of change, so that would be units, and it should still be per seconds. If the y is per seconds, then this one's per seconds. Either that, or this x equals 5 was just a distractor to see if it would confuse us. Yeah, so my answer doesn't match up with what they have, but again, I think it's just a typo on their end.